Welcome back everyone. Today we explore a critical health mystery for those over 60. The hidden danger of calcium and the protective power of vitamin K2. Many of us take calcium supplements to keep our bones strong. But without the right guide, this essential mineral can actually harm your cardiovascular system. After 60, our primary focus is often preventing osteoporosis. We consume more calcium, hoping it reaches our skeletal system to maintain strength and mobility for years. However, if calcium does not reach the bones, it ends up in your arteries. This causes vascular calcification, making your blood vessels stiff and very dangerous. This creates a dangerous situation where you have too little calcium in your bones, but far too much calcium circulating in your vital blood vessels. Medical science calls this the calcium paradox. It raises an urgent question. Is your daily calcium supplement truly protecting you, or is it causing hidden damage? The truth is that calcium by itself lacks a GPS system. Without a biological navigator, it wanders through the bloodstream, sticking to walls where it shouldn't. When these plaques build up, they narrow the space for blood flow. This significantly increases the risk of heart attacks and strokes as we grow older. Understanding this mechanism is the first step toward better health. We must ensure that every milligram of calcium we consume goes exactly where it belongs. Think of your arteries like household pipes. Over time, mineral buildup can restrict flow and cause the pipes to become brittle and prone to breaking. But don't worry. There is a specialized nutrient that acts as the master conductor for calcium. It is time to meet your heart's best friend. Enter vitamin K2. Unlike other vitamins, K2 functions like a supervisor, directing traffic within your body to keep your internal systems clean and very efficient. Specifically, we look at the MK7 form. This version stays in your blood longer, providing around-the-clock protection for your heart and your skeletal system. Vitamin K2 acts as the missing link. It activates specific proteins that are responsible for moving calcium out of the soft tissues and into the bones. Inside your body, there are two critical proteins waiting for a signal. Without vitamin K2, these proteins remain inactive and cannot perform their vital duties. The first is matrix GLA protein, or MGP. Once activated by vitamin K2, it becomes a powerful shield that prevents calcium from sticking to artery walls. It literally cleans your blood vessels. This process keeps your arteries flexible and elastic, ensuring that blood can flow freely to your heart and brain. The second protein is osteocalcin, found in your bones. Vitamin K2 acts as a key that unlocks this protein, allowing it to grab calcium tightly. When osteocalcin is active, it binds calcium into the bone matrix. This increases bone mineral density, making your frame resilient against fractures and painful falls. Think of vitamin K2 as the driver and the map. It ensures the calcium delivery truck reaches the construction site of the bone, not the highway. We often hear about vitamin D3 for calcium absorption. While D3 brings calcium into the blood, K2 is what tells it where to go next. Without K2, vitamin D3 can actually worsen calcification because it increases calcium levels without a management plan. They must always be used together for safety. This dual action is the secret to healthy aging. You protect your heart while strengthening your bones at the same time with this single nutrient. By activating these proteins, vitamin K2 transforms calcium from a potential threat into a building block for a long and very active life after 60. A clean vascular system means better oxygen delivery to every organ. You will feel more energetic and your brain will stay sharper as you age. Now that we understand the mechanism, let us look at the groundbreaking medical studies that prove why vitamin K2 is so essential for your heart. One of the most famous pieces of evidence is the Rotterdam study. It followed over 4,000 participants for 10 years with very surprising results. Researchers found that individuals with the highest vitamin K2 intake had a 52% lower risk of severe arterial calcification compared to others. Furthermore, the risk of dying from heart-related causes was reduced by half. This is a massive statistic that the medical community simply cannot ignore anymore. The study suggests that K2 is not just a supplement. It is a fundamental requirement for maintaining a healthy cardiovascular system throughout our golden years. Imaging technology confirms these findings. Those who consume adequate K2 show significantly less stiffening in the aorta, the body's largest and most important artery. Notice the difference between a youthful, elastic artery and one hardened by calcium deposits. This stiffening is what leads to serious heart complications in later life. It is vital to distinguish between vitamin K1 and K2. Many people think they are getting enough K just by eating their daily green salads. Vitamin K1, found in spinach and kale, primarily goes to the liver. Its main job is ensuring your blood clots properly when you have an injury. Vitamin K2, however, bypasses the liver and travels to your peripheral tissues. This allows it to work on your bones and arteries where it is needed. K1 leaves your body quickly, but the MK7 form of K2 has a long half-life. It stays in your system for up to 3 full days. This 72-hour window is crucial. It means the vitamin is constantly working to clean your blood vessels even while you are asleep or resting. We also see lower rates of heart disease in regions where fermented foods are common. This ecological evidence supports the laboratory findings we have discussed. Dozens of peer-reviewed trials now point to the same conclusion. K2 is a powerful ally for anyone concerned about their heart health after 60. The science is clear. To maintain a healthy heart and strong bones, you must ensure your vitamin K2 levels are optimal every single day. So, how do we get this miracle vitamin into our daily routine? Let's go to the kitchen and explore the best dietary sources available. Finding vitamin K2 in food can be a challenge because it is not found in the typical fruits and vegetables that we eat most often. The richest source by far is natto, a traditional Japanese dish made from fermented soybeans. It contains an incredibly high concentration of natural MK7. While the taste and smell are quite strong for some, just a small spoonful of natto provides more than enough K2 for your entire day. If natto is not for you, certain aged cheeses like Gouda or Brie are excellent alternatives. The fermentation process creates the vitamin K2 we need. Pasture-raised egg yolks are another good source. The key is that the chickens must eat grass to produce the K2 in their eggs. Always choose grass-fed animal products. Animals that graze naturally produce much higher levels of K2, which then gets passed on to you through consumption. Unfortunately, the modern Western diet is severely lacking in these traditional fermented foods, leaving many of us with a significant and dangerous nutritional gap. Incorporating these foods into your diet can be a delicious way to protect your heart. But for many, a supplement is more practical and consistent. When choosing a supplement, look specifically for the MK7 label. This ensures you are getting the most bioavailable and long-lasting form of vitamin K2. For adults over 60, a daily dose of 150 to 180 micrograms is generally recommended to ensure your heart stays protected. Since vitamin K2 is fat-soluble, you should always take it with a meal that contains some healthy fats to maximize its absorption into your body. It is a small addition to your morning routine that can provide massive long-term benefits for your vascular health and your overall skeletal strength. Consistency is the most important factor. You want to maintain a steady level of K2 in your blood to keep those protective proteins active forever. If you are taking blood-thinning medications like warfarin, it is essential to consult your doctor before adding vitamin K2 to your daily health regimen. Monitoring your progress and working with a healthcare professional ensures that your supplement plan is both safe and effective for your specific needs. Remember, Supplements are there to support a healthy diet, not replace it. Aim for a balance of fermented foods and high-quality vitamin K2 capsules. Simple changes, like adding more healthy fats to your morning meal, can significantly improve how well your body utilizes the vitamin K2 you take. Investing in your health now means more years of freedom and movement. Vitamin K2 is a key pillar in that investment for everyone over 60. For those over 60, a daily dose of 150 to 180 micrograms is generally recommended to ensure your heart stays protected. Even a small amount of oil or fat is enough. This simple trick ensures that none of the valuable vitamin K2 you consume goes to waste. Many people find success with a combined D3 and K2 formula. This simplifies your routine and guarantees that both vitamins are working in perfect harmony. Explore your local market for fermented options. You might find a new favorite food that also happens to be a lifesaver for your heart. Now, let us bring everything together. What are the 3 most important things you need to remember about vitamin K2 and your long-term health? First, never take calcium alone. Always ensure you have vitamin D3 to absorb it and vitamin K2 to direct it to your bones instead. Second, prioritize the MK7 form of vitamin K2. Whether from natto or a high-quality supplement, it provides the longest-lasting protection for your blood vessels. Third, remember that heart health is bone health. By keeping calcium out of your arteries, you are automatically making your skeletal system much stronger and safer. Imagine a life after 60 where you move with confidence and your heart beats with strength. This is the power of understanding your body's chemistry. Sustaining your health is not about taking hundreds of pills. It is about taking the right nutrients that work in harmony with your natural biological processes. I hope this information empowers you to make better choices for your health. Knowledge is the most powerful tool we have in the fight against aging. Don't let calcium go astray. Give it the guide it needs to build a stronger you, starting from the inside out, every single day. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into medical science and practical health tips for your life. Your journey to better health starts with a single step. Make vitamin K2 a part of your story today and enjoy a very bright future. Stay informed, stay active, and most importantly, stay healthy. It has been a pleasure sharing this life-changing medical knowledge with all of you today. Thank you for joining me today. Understand your body, choose the right nutrients, and enjoy a vibrant life. I will see you in our next video.